And we're back. Yes, it's Hiawatha Bray, and we haven't done one of these videos in a long time. I've been busy, but that's okay. The technology just keeps coming, including some really interesting stuff happening in the marvelous world of ebooks. Here's what I'm talking about right here. Yep, you've guessed it, that's Gertrude Stein. It's also the latest thing in ebooks from Barnes & Noble. That's what I said, not Amazon.com, but Barnes & Noble. If you want something from Amazon.com, you'll get something like this. This is their newest Kindle. But this is the new device from Barnes & Noble, which is called, well, the Nook. Now, of course, they came out with the Nook some years ago, but it looked very different from this one. This time around, they've rethought the Nook, added a touchscreen interface, and turned it into a really impressive device that's going to give the Kindle some significant competition. The new Nook is actually a touchscreen device. You don't rely on buttons to make your way through the book of your choice. Instead, you touch the screen, just like you were using, say, an Apple iPad. This eliminates the need for a lot of excess buttons, like the keyboard that you find on Kindle devices. The touchscreen on the Nook is very good. I've tried some other touchscreen devices, like there was an ebook from Sony that used the same technology but didn't work very well. That's no problem with the Nook. It's a very responsive and effective touchscreen that makes it very easy for you to find your way around books. Amazon hasn't been standing still either. Here's the latest thing that they've got on offer. This is the newest, smallest Kindle. It came out a few weeks ago. This one sells for $189, only it doesn't really, because of what you see on the screen right here. Believe it or not, that's an advertisement. Amazon's come up with a really clever way to bring down the price of the Kindle. If you buy the version that allows you to display advertising, this same Kindle, which normally sells for $189, will cost $164. The ads only appear as a screensaver or at the bottom of the screen when you're inside the menu. They don't interfere with your reading activities in any other way. It's painless, it's harmless, and it's a handy way for Amazon to make money and for you to save money. Barnes & Noble didn't just get rid of the keyboard that you'd find on a Kindle. They also got rid of one of the Kindle's more annoying features. If you've used it, you know how every time you turn the page there's that flash on the screen where everything turns black for a second? It can be very distracting if you're really into a book. Well, it still happens on the Nook, but a lot less frequently. They figured out a way to make the e-ink screen refresh itself many times before it does that little flash. And as a result, reading the Nook is a somewhat more relaxing experience than reading the Kindle. So which one's better? I'd pretty much call it a draw, and that's a lot different from what I'd have been saying a couple of months ago. Up until now, there's been no question that the Kindle has been decisively the superior product. But with the new Nook, Barnes & Noble actually has a device which is highly competitive and well worth a look if you're finally ready to move to ebooks. From the Tech Lab, this is Hiawatha Bray.